Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and I would like to share with you a very dramatic game played by Firmian against Michael Rohde. The game was played at 1989 USA Championship. The Firmian had white pieces and he started with e4, knight f6 by Rohde, Alekhine defense e5, knight d5, d4, d6, knight f3, d takes e5, knight takes e5 and knight d7, a very provocative move, and now white goes for this knight sacrifice on f7, knight takes f7, king takes f7, queen h5 check, king e6, the king sticks to this knight in order to protect. Now comes c4, knight f6 and d5 check, king d6 and queen f7, in some variations not allowing black king to retreat back. For example, if you play bishop f4 straight away, then black can play e5, and if d takes e6, then king takes e6. That's why after king d6 we first see queen f7, knight e5 and bishop f4 pinning the knight, not allowing knight takes f7, c5, knight c3. Already there are some threats of knight b5 checks and capture on e5, that's why a6 was played and white castles queenside. Well, instead of castling kingside, b4 could give white advantage. The idea is that if c takes b4, then white can play c5 check, if king takes c5, then knight a4 check, and if king d6, then knight b2 with the threat of knight c4 check or knight d3 winning the knight. If b5, then this time knight d3, if king c7, then bishop takes e5 check and white has an advantage. But after a6, white castled queenside, and it turns out that after this move black is managing to consolidate his position. g6, black wants to play bishop h6, sacrifice the bishop, lure away white bishop and capture on f7. For example, if you play rook e1, then bishop h6, and if bishop takes h6, the knight is no longer pinned, simply knight takes f7. Or after g6, if king b1, then bishop h6, if bishop g3, then rook f8, and white is facing serious problems. That's why after g6, bishop takes e5 was played. King takes e5. Look at this king on e5 square. It's hard to believe that after having a king on e5 square, black will manage to consolidate his position and win the game. d6 was played, not allowing black king to retreat. Bishop h6 check, black is developing the bishop with a tempo, and queen e8, offering an exchange of queens. White played rook d5, went for an exchange sacrifice in order not to allow the exchange of queens. Knight takes d5, queen takes d5 check, king f6, and now the king is simply retreating back. Knight e4 check, king g7, queen e5 check, king f7, bishop d3, and now black is developing his bishop. g4, and simply bishop takes e4, simplifying the position. e6, rook e1, queen a4 check, king d3, rook e8, h4, a desperate move, and white resigned. Well, as you have noticed, black is simply rook up. For example, right now black can play bishop g7. Actually, there are no direct threats to black king. With an extra rook, this is simply going to be an easy win for black. A very dramatic game, I think. That king on e5 was just insane. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave your comments. Good luck.